I hope you're having a great day. So today, I'm giving you guys a little trading guide for the very rare trade-ups and just trade-ups in general that aren't from crates. I'm giving you a little trading guide and hopefully it helps you. So the first thing I want to announce is that I'm giving away the white Zombas at 50k subs. 50k subs, I'm giving them away. There's been some controversy with other YouTubers and giveaways, so I just want to straight up come out with it and say at 50k subscribers, I'm giving away the white Zombas, and yes, it is a real giveaway, of course. Another thing I want to talk about is I am considering doing a face reveal also at 50k. I might do it at 100k, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'm just telling you what's on my mind. I'm telling you that I am very willing to do the face reveal. I'm just not sure when. So make sure you sub, make sure you press that little bell so you get all the notifications of, you know, when I'm going to do both of those things. Okay, so let's just go through these because there's no, like, I can't, like, click a crate and see all of them because it's, like, a trade up. But let's start with, like, the painted cars that aren't Octane. So when it comes to the painted cars that aren't Octane, it looks like titanium white, even maybe sky blue. Like, the best colors are looking at around 2 keys. If you can get 2 keys for like a pink breakout, that is fantastic. You should absolutely take that. Even like a purple I would take, maybe sky blue I'd probably take too, because people are, I looked on trading sites and people are literally asking 2 keys for painted titanium white breakouts. So every other color is basically 1 key. If you can get a pure key for it, I would take it for every other color except for titanium white, in which if you can get like 2 to 3, I would also take that. But I will say, and this is what I say in a lot of my trading guides, is that this is RL Garage, so these people know the exact value of everything, and they're going to want to underpay as well. If you trade with someone who is just in an online match and they're using the breakout, and you say, hey, I got the titanium white breakout, they might be willing to trade like 5 keys worth of items, and at that point it's like very worth it, you know. It's like a 3 key overpay, but you guys both win because you both get what you want. So that's always my strategy with trading items like that. If it's not worth a lot on RL Garage, you can always try to trade it with someone from an online game and just see what they want to trade for. Don't scam them, obviously, because scamming is bad. I'm not endorsing scamming whatsoever. But I mean, it happened with me with White Spiralis one time where it was like a 4 key, 5 key underpay for me, and I gave him exactly what he wanted, and he didn't ask the value of it. Alright, so let's keep going down. So the Mercs are the same thing. I would say all of the cars, except for the Octane, are the same thing, where they're 1 key for every other color that's not white and 2 keys for white. I have way too many Roadhogs. I'm like completing the Roadhog set. Not on purpose, obviously. But yeah, let's talk about the Octanes though. So the Octanes are about 2 to 3 keys each for basically every color. I mean, I haven't seen really a lot of people want to go after like the black ones or the gray ones and stuff, but I've seen people offer 2 to 3 keys for the saffron and for the lime and for the forest green. I've seen them offer that much. So I would say for every other color other than titanium white, you should be getting at least 2 to 3 keys. You might be able to get 4 to 5 if it's like a sky blue, a forest green, because those are like some top colors, crimson. So if you have one of those, you might be able to get a little more, but I would say 2 to 3 keys for like a lime, maybe, and then for crimson, sky blue, forest green, you might be able to get 4 or 5. But when it comes to titanium white, that's when it gets absolutely nuts. I've seen people giving heat waves, I've seen people giving hellfire, I've seen people giving so much stuff for the titanium white Octane. And my advice to you right now is, if you have the titanium white Octane at the moment in your inventory, I would trade it immediately. If it's not certified, if it's just a normal one, I would trade it right now because it's worth like 15 to 20 keys. If you can get 15 pure keys for the titanium white Octane, that's like fantastic. Because when you think about it, you just traded up 5 very rare trails that are like garbage. They're not garbage anymore, but they're kind of garbage. And you got titanium white Octane. You should be trading that right away. See if you can get hellfire, see if you can get like some awesome stuff. I mean, I literally have seen offers where someone gives them like electroshock and 7 keys. Like that's crazy to me. But it makes sense because obviously Octane's the most popular game, most popular car in the game. Titanium white is the most popular color in the game, so it makes sense. Here's the biggie though. Here is the obvious, like, huge thing, huge thing, is if you have like a certified white octane. Those go for hefty prices. Now, obviously, if you have like titanium white certified juggler or certified, like one of the crappy ones, it's going to be worth a little more. You have to find the right buyer. But if you have a certified striker or certified scorer, then it's like way up. I've seen people that are willing to give white Dracos, sometimes white Zombas. I've seen people that are willing to give like octane striker, like white with a few ads for titanium white Apex. Like, it's absolutely insane what these offers are. So check it out. I mean, I would consider trading it now, the titanium white striker octane. But that being said, that I don't really see that going down in value as fast. The titanium white normal octane is like dropping fast. Basically all of these things, like you guys know, when the crates come out too, once they're out for a week, they start dropping fast once more and more people get them. But the white striker octane is probably not going to drop too fast, so I would wait for the right offer. If someone's willing to give you somewhere between, if someone's willing to give you 100 keys for it, I would take it personally. But that's if you want to trade it. I mean, it's one of the rarest items in the game right now, and it's one of the most sought after items in the game, is this striker white octane. So know that it is worth almost 100 keys. Sorry about that. I'm seeing people like on RL trades. I'm just literally scrolling now. I'm seeing people that want white Dracos. I'm seeing people that want white Zombas. People are saying it's worth 120 keys. So also, guys, and this is a huge scam that's going around right now, just to, just want to remind you guys, is that for some reason the glitch might have been fixed by now, but when I went on like a few days ago, it wasn't, is that with the octanes, you can't see certifications, and you can't see that it's an import. So someone puts a titanium white octane up, they might say it's certified, and there's a very good chance that it's not. It also could be because it's not, it doesn't show up. So just be aware of that. I would not trade for, in general, I would not trade for any of these items right now, guys. Only trade them away. Don't trade for them right now because they're overvalued right now. In the next like 2 weeks, will be going down even more, except for maybe that striker white octane. But I recommend you don't buy one of those unless you know 100% sure that the person isn't lying about the certification. But the next thing I want to kind of go is like the trails. So let's go to the trails, because I believe that's the only thing. I know I'm gonna have to switch my car really quick, because I believe that we'll put on a white endo. Why not? Okay, so let's go to the trails. So I'm not sure what I think titanium white lightning is the most popular one, I would say, by far. Just lightning in general. I think the reason why lightning is so popular is because it's like, it's been an old boost in the game. I know when I got the game, the first time I got lightning, before I really knew about the values, I'll take it off of that, put on confetti. The first time that I got a lightning, like, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like, I used it for a long time, but obviously when you find out the value, it's not the best. So titanium white lightning, we are looking at 7 keys for normal. That is probably the highest titanium white, very rare trade up boost that you can get. Everything else, I would say, is probably around 4. So the thing with these trails, guys, is that lightning is the best, and then everything else is kind of like the same. It's all about finding the right buyer. So like data stream, like this is a cool data stream, but not a lot of people are going to want the purple data stream. So someone might offer you 2 keys for it, and that would be a fine deal. But you might find someone in an online match that has a purple car that would love this. That might give you, again, like 5 keys worth of items. So we'll go down to all of these. Eon, like these are kind of, I don't think these are going for a lot just because they're so similar, unless you have titanium white. But even then, it's like, there's Eon Yellow, which is a standard trail, and then there's Eon Saffron, which is like, they're like practically the exact same, so people really aren't offering a lot. I have been blessed with gray lightning, as usual, getting those grays instead of whites. It looks crazy white. The gray lightning is actually fetching a pretty decent price for a gray item because it looks so white. Because the gray one is actually fetching like 4 keys, and again, It's gray, it's not white. The white is like probably the most popular. But you can get probably 4 keys, 3 keys maybe for the lightnings. The lightnings are definitely the top one. And then you got to go to like plasma. Again, it's just a whatever trail. You can get like 2, if it's white you can get 3 to 4, 2 to 3 maybe. Sparkles, I also have titanium white. That's going for the same thing. It looks a little different, so I'm able to get probably like 4 keys for it easily. But it's all about finding the right buyer, guys, for these. I mean, they've been out for a long enough time that they're not like as rare anymore unless it's titanium white or it's certified. These are kind of crazy. I kind of forgot what these look like. Just pure pollution right there. So yeah, that's what I would say for the boost, guys. If you have titanium white, trade it. I would say whatever you have right now, I would try to trade them. Try to get an overpay for it. See what you can get, because that's your best bet. Honestly, that is your best bet, is to get that overpay. Know that titanium white lightning is the most expensive right now, normally, like for normal, non-certified, and that's coming in around 7 keys. Everything else is obviously going to be below. Every other trail that's titanium white, try to get at least 4 keys, pure keys for them. Maybe 5. And then if it's certified, that's what I'm about to do now. I actually forgot to look up the certified striker one, so let's look it up really quick what the white certified striker is going for right now. So the titanium white, wow, no one even has it online. It's so rare that no one has it. See, that's one of those things where it's like hard to do a price when there's so little of it. I would try to get a good price for it if you have it. Try to get like to that 70 key range, honestly, if you have the striker white lightning. But the last thing I want to talk about, guys, is the uncommons and the like very rares and the rares and how much they are worth. So we're just gonna go to manage inventory. Not that it matters, but let's just go through. Let's see if there's any trade-ups. I'll do some trade-ups while I'm talking. So as you know, uncommons and rares, if they weren't painted, were literally worth nothing before this trade-up. Now they're actually worth at least a little bit, but not a lot. I would say 5. I would say rares are now a solid 0.2 to 0.25 worth of keys. If someone offers you a pure key for 2 or 3 rares, I would take that in a heartbeat. Definitely. I'm just trying to see. I'm like trying to. I did so many trade ups, so I really don't have a lot. Okay, so let's see if I have 5 very rares. I have 4. These are probably worth about a half key each right now, which makes sense because, you know, when you trade something up, there's a very good chance that you'll get something worth more. If someone offers you a key, a pure key for one of these things, I would absolutely take it because they're not worth 1 key each. They're worth 0.5 at the most. So definitely, if you have these, try to get 1 pure key for all, like, each, because they're not worth that. And you can even turn it around. Let's say you have 5 very rare trails and you want to trade them up, but you're like, you know what, let me try sell them for a key first. And then you sell them for a key each. You can probably get 10 to 15 for 5 keys. You can probably get 10 to 15 of those very rare trails. So if someone's offering you a pure key, obviously take it. I'm trying to find an uncommon that's not painted, as well as a like rare that's not painted. I'm sure I have something though. As we scroll down, okay, pork pie hat, perfect. So these uncommons, I would say they're not worth a lot. But what I would do if I were you guys, if you guys trade a lot, if you guys doing all that, if you guys are doing all that fun stuff, what I would do is try to get them to add. If you're doing a trade, let's say you're doing a trade like a heat wave for, I know it's actually, you know what, we'll do it this way. Well, let's say you're trading a 20xx for bubbly. Okay, pretty fair trade, very close in value, and you're willing to trade that like completely evenly. See if people can add, like, say add all the crap that you have. Just say add crap. You know what I mean? And because they might say, okay, like, I guess I want to do this trade, so I'll add 7 uncommons and 2 rares. But if you keep doing that, you can keep stocking up on these rares and very rares and uncommons, and you can eventually trade them up. I don't think I have enough for a trade up of this kind. No, I don't. Except I don't want to trade up my satellites because those are actually worth a key each. But let's see for rares if we can do any. Nope, because these are all painted. So that's too bad. Looks like we're not doing a trade up for that, but let's see. I'll do a trade up and see what I can find. But yeah, guys, all in all, for the trade ups, uncommons are probably worth really still nothing. Rares are worth like 0.2 keys, and as long as they're not painted, obviously. And very rares are worth like 0.4, 0.5 keys. In my opinion, these are my opinions on the prices, guys. And also just know that I'm on PS4, so prices on Xbox and prices on PC might be different. But before I go, let's see if I can do a trade up for the Overdrive crate. I think I might be able to. I think I might have 5. If I don't, guys, I'm sorry, and I'm just like waiting here. No, I don't. No, I don't, because 1... Yeah, I definitely don't, because I don't want to trade anything that's striker or score. But yeah, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this trading guide helps you with trading. I mean, basically the notes for, basically like the cliff notes, or like the spark notes, as you guys would say, is if you have anything except for the titanium white striker octane, I would trade it right now because those prices are going to be plummeting. Don't buy, trade away right now, because you want to sell high, buy low sort of thing. You could literally sell a titanium white octane right now for like 15 to 20 keys, and then 2 or 3 weeks from now probably buy it for like 8 to 10. So yeah, so sell high, buy low. And yeah, when you're trading with someone, see if they can do cheap ads like rares and uncommons and very rares, because if they are willing to do those and just add them for free, basically, when you're doing a trade, those will add up and it'll help you get more trade ups. But yeah, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked and subbed yet, please make sure you do. We do awesome uploads as well as awesome streams and huge giveaways like the White Zombie giveaway that we're doing at 50K. So make sure that you sub. That is it, guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and have a great day. Peace out.